What's up, Hammerheads? Welcome back to the channel. We're in the garage again, and we got two simple, quick mods to do today, which should change some driving habits of the car and make it a little bit easier to drive. If you're not familiar, B8A5, it is a 2011, so it's the pre-facelift model, and it's got the 2-liter turbo motor in it. This one's had a ton of engine work done, warranty work done by Audi previous to me owning it, so she's a good rig, and we're doing some upgrades on it. One of the things that I've noticed as I drive this car, it's a stick shift, and when my legs are positioned where I'm comfortable for the brake and the gas, I can hardly reach to push the clutch the whole way in for the clutch safety switch. So I either have to sit too close to the brake and the gas so I can push the clutch in the whole way to the floor, or I'm sitting, where I'm comfortable and I can barely reach the clutch. So there's a company, ECS Tuning, they make a solution for that. It's a little adjustable clutch stop. We ordered one, excuse the mess, but just some arrows and a Baja Blast and half a mannequin chilling back there. But they make this little kit. I already tore it open, sorry I didn't unbox it on camera, but this is the little adjustable clutch stop. So that installs on the back of the clutch pedal. This is the factory clutch stop. It's just got a little rubber pad on it. This slides into the back side of the clutch pedal. It's got a little clip there that you have to release. Walk over to the car real quick, I'll show you where that goes. So if you look, excuse the mess, if you look right there, see a little bump out on the back of the clutch pedal? That is where this thing slid in, and this is obviously non-adjustable, fixed, and when you push the clutch in, it hits up in there, and you got to push the clutch in too far. And I don't like that. So this little piece of plastic goes bye-bye, and we have this little piece of billet aluminum. So as you can see, if the camera will focus, there we go. So we got a jam nut, little pad, ECS printed on there. It's a pretty nice little piece. It's got an Allen right there that we'll have to snug up to lock this thing in place. But basically this slides in the back of the pedal, and you'll see right inside of there. We got to take the adjustable piece out. We use that little Allen key, lock it into the pedal, and then install the little bump and adjust it to your liking. I'm not going to tell you where to adjust it. You'll have to figure out, how long your legs are and where you like it adjusted. You might have to play with it a little bit, but it's got that jam nut in there. If you have a skinny little wrench, it'll get right in there, no problem. So we're going to install this and get it adjusted and hope that it makes driving the car a little bit more comfortable. So it's going to be hard to show all you guys, this thing is tucked in there pretty good, but we have the little piece. We're going to slide it in there. So once it's slid into the pedal, you can take a 2mm Allen and snug up the little Allen on the back to lock that billet piece in there. So let me snug that up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got this thing pretty much snugged up. Just started to grab, and you can see my little Allen wrench in the back here. And you kind of got to go a quarter turn at a time, but just get this thing snugged up. And remember, you're going into a plastic clutch pedal. This whole assembly is plastic, so don't over tighten that, just snug it up. So now that that's in there, we can take this piece, this guy right here, and thread it into the other hole. Now that is started. So they gave us some blue Loctite to put on there, but I'm gonna fool with this a little bit and sit in the car and see where I want to adjust it. But as you can see, that piece is in there. And that's just going to prevent the clutch from having to travel quite so far. You're still going to engage your clutch safety switch and everything. That's just going to shorten the throw a bit. So let me fiddle with this and we'll get that locked down. Alright guys, so you can see it's in. I snugged it up. You know, it's not easy to get in there, but it's a pretty simple little thing. Don't over tighten anything. Again, your clutch pedal is plastic. You can probably break it pretty easy. So Loctite, snug it up, get it in there, and hopefully that makes bumping the clutch in traffic a little easier. Alright, so the second little project is under the hood, and it's this guy right here. Just a simple little turbo inlet pipe. Silicone, again, ECS tuning. I find that these guys make pretty decent parts for affordable prices, and it just replaces that pipe right there. And if nothing else, it's just going to look cooler. Get rid of this, you know, factory pipe. And if you could see these ribs right down here, all those ribs, they're going to limit flow, baffle noise. And if you've watched any of the previous videos, you know that we already did a homemade cold air intake, a diverter valve spacer, and a turbo muffler delete. So we're trying to make this intake make as much noise as possible to make this thing sound like it's got a big old freaking turbo on it. And we're going to get that in there. It's literally a hose clamp at the top, a hose clamp at the bottom. Hey, get back here. So we're going to take this and we're going to go like this. Booyah! There it is. She's in. So, if nothing else, you know, we got a cool logo on there. Look under the hood of the car and you're like, oh, okay, I see you. So, hopefully that gives us a little better airflow, a little better noise into the old turbski. If you look at this pipe, now that it's off, see all these ribs? See in there? And there, all it's going to do is slow down air and baffle noise. So we don't want that. So we take that out and we put cool new part in. So that's that. Hopefully makes a little bit more noise and that'll make me happy. So as I always say, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.